Hello friends, it's Mort from Confident Performance. Welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of Saquon Barkley, you already know he's not just a powerhouse on the field. He's got an incredible mindset that helps him rise above the competition. And today, we're going to talk about a book that helped him sharpen that mental game. Victory Favors the Fearless: How to Defeat the 7 Fears That Hold You Back by Darrin Donnelly. Now you might be asking, why would someone like Saquon Barkley, who's already at the top of his game, need a book about fear? Well, mental strength is everything. Whether you're an athlete, a business leader, a crisis management professional, or anyone dealing with high pressure, your mind can be the difference between success and failure. Saquon has been very open about how the book has influenced his approach to not just football, but life. Today we're going to break down the 7 fears that can hold anyone back and show you how Saquon Barkley uses these lessons to dominate. Saquon's success isn't just about his physical ability, it's about his mindset. Victory Favors the Fearless lays out 7 specific fears that keeps most people stuck. Saquon has learned how to face them head on and push forward. Let's dive into the 7 fears and see how you can apply these lessons in your own life. First up, the fear of what other people think. This one's huge. As an athlete, Saquon's every move is analyzed, criticized, and put under a microscope. But he's learned to block out the noise. In the book, Darrin Donnelly emphasizes that other people's opinions don't define your worth. Saquon knows that staying focused on his own goals rather than worrying about judgment from the outside is what truly allows him to perform at his best. This fear often paralyzes people, whether it's the fear of being judged at work, in relationships, or in any public setting. The key is to trust your own value and stay true to your path. Next is the fear of change. And trust me, change is inevitable, especially in sports. For Saquon, it's not just about the game itself, it's about the changes he's faced along the way. New teammates, new systems, even injuries. Change can be uncomfortable, but Saquon embraces it. The book teaches that the fear of change holds you back from growth. The truth is, without change, there is no progress. Saquon has learned to adapt and evolve, and that's why he continues to perform at the highest level. When you embrace change, you open yourself up to new opportunities and experiences. The third fear we're tackling today is the fear of making the wrong decision. Whether you're making a game-time choice on the field or deciding which business opportunity to pursue, fear of making the wrong decision can cause serious hesitation. In Saquon's world, every decision counts. But what he's learned is that indecision is the real enemy. In Victory Favors the Fearless, Donnelly talks about how even the best decisions come with risk, and that's okay. Saquon trusts his preparation and instincts, and that's why he doesn't let the fear of being wrong paralyze him. The truth is, no decision is perfect. But making a decision and adjusting as you go is far more powerful than doing nothing. Then there's the fear of missing out. That nagging feeling that there's something better waiting out there. In sports, this might be the fear that another player is getting more recognition, or that you could be doing something different. For Saquon, the fear of missing out has never held him back because he's learned to focus on his own journey. The book explains how FOMO can prevent us from fully committing to the path we're on. Saquon knows that instead of wondering about what's better, he puts in the work to create the opportunities for himself. The secret to success? Stay in your lane and trust the process. The 5th fear is the fear of not being good enough. This is one of the toughest fears to battle. Even someone as talented as Saquon Barkley has faced doubts about whether he's good enough to meet expectations, whether it's from fans, critics, or even his own internal doubts. But here's the truth. Self-worth doesn't come from external validation. Let me repeat that. Self-worth doesn't come from external validation. In Victory Favors the Fearless, Donnelly explains that the real power comes from within. When you trust yourself, work hard, and consistently push your limits, you stop worrying about whether you're good enough. You just keep getting better. Now, let's talk about the fear of failure being permanent. For anyone in the spotlight, the fear of failure can be overwhelming. If you fail, will that define you? Will it be the end of your career? For Saquon, this fear has been a constant companion, especially when he's dealt with injuries. But he's learned that failure is never permanent unless you let it be. Let me repeat, failure is never permanent unless you let it be. In the book, Donnelly teaches that failure is a temporary setback and an essential part of the process. Saquon knows that you don't get defined by your failures. You get defined by how you come back from them. Finally, the fear of being due for a setback. It's easy to think, things have been going so well, so I'm probably overdue for something bad to happen. This kind of thinking creates constant anxiety and can hold you back from taking bold action. For Saquon, this fear has been real, especially after major injuries. But he's learned to focus on the present moment and not dwell on past setbacks or anticipate new setbacks. In Victory Favors the Fearless, Donnelly teaches us that anticipating success is far more powerful than expecting failure. Saquon doesn't let the fear of a setback stop him from pushing forward, and that's why he keeps moving forward with confidence. So, why does Saquon Barkley love Victory Favors the Fearless? It's because this book helps him, and all of us, understand that fear doesn't have to control us. Whether it's the fear of what other people think, the fear of failure, or the fear of making the wrong decision, Saquon has learned how to use those fears as motivation to keep moving forward. And you can do the same. Ask yourself, what fear is holding you back? What could happen if you faced it instead of letting it stop you? If you're ready to overcome those fears and unlock your full potential, grab Victory Favors the Fearless. It's an absolute game changer. All right, that's it for today's video. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more mental performance tips. And if you've read this book, or if you're planning to, let me know in the comments. Also let me know, which fear are you going to tackle first? Let's keep this conversation going. And remember, stay focused, stay confident. Thanks, everyone.